Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Rahmatia Fadillah. I'm from chemistry education and I'm from class 1A. I will explain about contact process or sulfuric acid. What's the sulfuric acid? Sulfuric acid is a strong mineral acid which is in the form of a liquid that is corrosive, colorless, odorless, very reactive, and capable of dissolving precious metals. Apart from being a highly reactive chemical, sulfuric acid is also the most widely used chemical and is a very important engineering product. The main source of sulfuric acid production comes from sulfur. Most sulfur comes from natural gas and oil recovery. Sulfuric acid is made through a process called the contact process. The manufacturing process and first step process is sulfur raw materials that are still in solid form must first be melted using hot steam in a melter. The temperature in the melter is set to excite the melting point of sulfur, namely 140 Celsius, to ensure that all the sulfur that comes out of the melter has melted. And the second process is the melted sulfur. Sulfur is then contacted with oxygen in the burner to produce sulfur dioxide. Molten sulfur is sprayed into the furnace and burned is a blast of dry air. In the process of burning sulfur into sulfur dioxide, the burning temperature is set to more or less 700 Celsius, so that all the sulfur is burned into sulfur dioxide. All sulfur will burn is indicated by a blue flame. And the last process is conversion of sulfur dioxide react with oxygen to form sulfur trioxide gas. This conversion takes place in a fixed bit reactor. This reactor is better known as a converter. The conversion process is carried out by heating sulfur dioxide to a temperature of more or less 450 Celsius and using 3 beds so that the conversion process is optimal. Each converter bed is given a catalyst, vanadium pentoxide, so that the reaction of sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide takes place more quickly. Heating is carried out at a temperature of more or less 450 Celsius so that the catalyst can work optimal. Sulfur trioxide gas is reacted with concentrated sulfuric acid to produce disulfuric acid or pyrosulfuric acid. Pyrosulfuric acid is then dissolved in water to produce sulfuric acid. So, making sulfuric acid is a contact process. The contact process begins by melting the sulfur, then burning the sulfur to become sulfur dioxide gas. The sulfur dioxide gas is then converted into sulfur trioxide gas with a catalyst. And finally, the sulfur trioxide gas is reacted with water to form sulfuric acid with a content of around 98%. Glass for me, and thank you.